What's up guys, it's Hubert here from Strength and Honor Endurance, and today we'll be reviewing the Saucony Xodus Ultra 2. This is the one color, my one pair, and this is the other color, and this one's got about 350 kilometers on. As you can see, it is nice and matured and in midlife crisis. This one is still on 150, fairly new. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a bigger runner and an ultra runner, and that is my point of view on the reviews. The Saucony Xodus Ultra 2, they named it Ultra, so I would assume it's made for ultra running, and I have run 300 milers last year in this specific model, and they are fantastic. So for those of you who don't want to waste a lot of time, I'm going to get straight into it. Is this specific model a great ultra running shoe? I'm going to pack it all down, but yes, it is a fantastic shoe. I will go and run a 100 miler again in these shoes, but there is one or two points that I think Saucony can work on in terms of the durability of the shoe. But for the rest of it, I'll go through everything now. Yes, it's a fantastic ultra running shoe. Been running with for a very long time. I will continue to do so. In terms of grip is nothing to write home about. Your normal standard trail running grip, but more than sufficient and works perfect. Cushioning and comfort, for me specifically, Saucony has got that beautiful balance between a lot of cushioning inside, but also a lot of firmness in the shoe, which helps me to run better in terms of my running economy. So I can feel that comfort when my foot strikes, but I also get a nice push off for momentum so when running. So this is, for me, it's a fantastic running shoe. The only bad thing that I can say about these, and you'll see on the other pair that's coming close to 350, it started wearing out here, and the inside is a little bit of a hole there. Not the end of the world. And my other pair, that could be a once-off, had a lot of damages here, but I mean, it's trail running, so I mean, these things happen. Then lastly, shoe shape and size. For me, I'm a bit of a broader foot guy, so Saucony is known to be lenient towards a broader foot, and I think for ultra running in general, you want a nice broad size foot. I mean, or a big toe box, because your feet's going to be swelling again and stuff. Somebody asked me in the previous video why I skipped this front lace. So typically with a brand like Saucony, which is a fairly broad shoe, you can play around with the lacing. So I skipped this one because that's right there on the two parts of my the widest part of my foot, just to give me that little bit of extra leeway in terms of width. But you can play around with the lacing. I'll put a link in the description to see just a photo of all the different sizes of lacing and what you can do to get more ankle support and so forth with the lacing. So that's it for the Xodus Ultra 2. I think it's a fantastic shoe. I'm going to go through the whole range of the Xodus now, just to give you an idea of where I'm coming from and what I think Saucony is at in terms of trail running shoes, and I'm actually very excited about the future. I think there's a lot of good things to come. So over the years, I think Saucony, in my next video I'll do some stuff on the road running shoe part of them. I think they are exceptional, to say the least. I can't say anything bad about Saucony's road running shoes, but the trail running element seems to be almost like an infant developmental stage, and the reason why I say that, I can feel in the models over the years, they've been playing around with the cushioning, and more of a running shoe and this and that, and finding their feet, but they seem to be doing that now. So in 2020, I had a red pair, and this is the yellow pair. This was the Xodus i.t.o. This was my very first trail shoes or Xodus model, and this one is was heavy, but extremely cushioned and hard and stuff. So that balance between protection and cushioning and stuff were a bit more over, but to be honest, I kind of preferred this model. This was one of my more favorite models. This was to be honest, here in South Africa we've got a notoriously tough race. It's called the Sky Run. It's a self-supported 100-kilometer race, and in 2020 I ran it with this exact pair, and it was the only time in my life that I've ran 100k without a single blister, and I attribute that solely to the hard cushioning here in front and the cushioning here at the back, where you kick rocks and stuff, as you do with an ultra marathon or trail running marathon. Then they brought out the Xodus 10. This was the first color, and then they switched over to this color. I think that was a bit more of an improvement. And then lastly, this black one, and then before they went over to the Xodus 11, this was also this black one. This one was a bit disappointing to me. The Xodus 10 was a nice all-round shoe. It just had a feel to it, just balanced, nicely cushioned, nice running, durability was nice. I kind of rated that shoe. That was a nice one for me. But I keep them all now. We save them up, and we go hiking with them. Me and my son and his friends. He's in high school now, so they're all the kids about similar sizes than me. So yeah, so that's it for the Xodus. What can I still say? There's a lot of stuff that I think, all things considered, Saucony took a massive leap when they brought out, this is the Xodus Ultra 2, but when they brought out the one, for me, from the whole Xodus range, they were there and thereabout, but when the Ultra came out, it was like 50% better. So kudos to them, and in that sense, I'm very excited. Like I said, I get to feel that they're sorting the stuff out and finding their place in the trail running community and growing, as one would do with a trail running shoe or any brand, and they're getting that right. So I'm very excited about the Xodus Ultra 3 that's probably going to come out soon. I don't know. I think that's going to be a fantastic shoe, and I 100% will run that out. So yes, so thanks again for my friends at Runaway Sport. I've bought all these shoes over there over the years. Yes, they when something breaks, they sort you out, and when I need something on number 99, they stole my car a week before an ultra marathon. Quickly popped in there, ordered the stuff, delivered the stuff, so shout out to them, and yes, they're amazing guys. And I want to say this, I don't want to, but for those of you who don't know, my father always used to say, if you want to eat steak, you go to a steakhouse. If you want to eat seafood, you go to a seafood restaurant, because that's what they do. So if you want to buy running shoes, it's not Runaway Sports per se, but go to a running store that deals with running shoes, that sells running shoes. If you go to your average sports shop that's got a whole range of stuff, they've got people there working for minimum wage and stuff. They don't care, they don't know what's good for you. So you can listen to me, or you can go to the store and listen to somebody that's a professional that knows what's going on. Guys, thank you very much for all the support in the previous video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff. And I'm going to sign off with a little stupid, silly joke. Yeah, it's an Afrikaans, only the Afrikaans speaking people will get it. But over the years, you think about stupid stuff when you're running in the mountains. And the joke is, we pronounce Saucony as Saucony. But I'll use the joke in English, which is, please kick me in the face, but just not in the Saucony. So yeah, it's weird, it's silly. Hopefully you've laughed. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the support. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, buddy. Yes.